y'all.
Yeah, we're busking.
I got
Buskworthy.
Chris Huntt Jr. here with 2 T's.
2 T's.
I believe that we have some, I say, OGs of Winchester that are the young up-and-coming squad, the young money of Winchester, the Cash Money Records of Winchester, is Jake, Chris, and Brennan.
Thank you.
Yeah, that just seems to be my assessment after 1 year of research. So here you are. That's why you're here, bro.
Yeah, and I thank you guys a lot for this opportunity.
We're glad to have you, man.
Yeah, this is a
you're
big step for me.
entitled to come into the vault.
Thank you.
Because you're busking out front.
Yeah, I busk out front. Yeah.
So the first time that we had a long interaction, you were busking out front at the Town Mountain show.
Yep. And my whole goal behind that was I was going to go out there and busk because I watched the whole show. And I was like, all right, well, maybe they'll come out front and hear me because I was playing some Town Mountain out front, hoping that someone would come out and hear me and be like, oh, come here, come bullshit with us.
Right.
And I was out there singing some songs, and then you came to me and you were like, hey, when you're done, come in here and talk to me. I was like, oh, okay. And got in there, and the lead singer of Town Mountain, I can't think of his name right now, but he was like, hey, man, I heard you out there singing some of my buddy's songs, Tyler Childers, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, hell yeah. And then I was like, is it cool if I sit with y'all and bullshit? He was like, hell yeah. So I just sat down and started talking with him, hanging out, smoked cigarettes. He was his manager came out. And he was like, hey, man, we got some bud for you back here. Come on. And I was like, oh, shit. Because, this is the most famous person I've ever interacted with.
Right.
And I was like, oh, shit. And thank God when I was busking, someone threw some bud in my case. So
good old Winchester taking care of you.
So I was like, hey, bud, I got some bud right here if you want to burn. And I got him to stay. And,
Budweiser.
Yeah. And, yeah, we just did some bullshit. And he ended up asking me to play some guitar for him.
Right.
Out there playing some acoustic for him, singing for him and shit. But it was a very cool experience.
Nice.
Definitely was.
And you're playing here in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited about playing?
Oh, my God, dude. I'm so excited. This is definitely the biggest opportunity I've had so far as a musician.
Cool.
Yeah. Super excited about it. And I cannot wait. And I've been trying to get everyone here. So I'm hoping there's going to be a big
think you didn't
turnout.
really ask for it either. You weren't bugging me about trying to play here.
Yeah, no, I don't. I try not to do that. I try and just let stuff fall into place.
Right.
And just when I do interact with someone or meet with someone, I just try and have a really good interaction with them and just bond with as many people in the industry as I can, just so I can slowly make my way up. You know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Not treading over, but just going with the flow.
Yeah, just going with the flow.
Yeah.
And meeting cool people on the way.
Nice.
Started out with old Curfew, and he put me on the OnlyVans. That was pretty cool.
Shout out Curfew.
Dude, shout out OnlyVans.
My favorite episode was probably you guys, you and Brennan.
It was very fun.
It was so funny.
Oh, yeah, I eat it up, man. The podcasts are so fun. And I've watched a lot of y'all's podcasts, and every time I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah, the volume guy sucks, though.
Huh?
The volume
sound,
the producer?
Yeah, dude. The producer sucks, dude.
I think it's just weird.
Dude, we kind of threw this thing together, Curfew. You were just hanging around, and then I was just like, hey, you think you can do this? And you're right about it, dude.
We were just talking about this. This is your anarchic outlet. This is this is JT. This dude is probably my single most structured friend and boss and colleague and a lot of things in between. But man, when it comes to this has been just such a cool, and for me, who's Mr. Seat of the Pants, anarchy. This is so much fun, that he's like that with this. So we've just been throwing them together. How many episodes have we had where it's been, we had to just call people in on a whim, or we grab somebody from the street, or
probably about half of them.
But they've been,
I think over time y'all are gonna get some big names in here.
Yeah, I hope
Seriously.
so.
Oh, I guarantee.
Well, in reverse, dude, we hope that the names we get now are big later.
I think it's more so that. I think it's more so
I'm not dependent upon things outside of where I'm at to shine. That's why I'd like to see Jake be really successful. And Brennan,
definitely.
right? And Lowwater already is really right there close,
things.
dude. Because when I listen to some of their songs, I actually like them. I choose them in my playlist with people that are considered stars, and hopefully that'll happen with you. And I think It happens because they're what curfew is on his DNA test. What are you?
I'm 50% Appalachia.
Okay, yeah. So
What is that?
Exactly.
Appalachia.
I'm pretty sure it's you, me, him. I don't know. He's a little Euro, but he's a convert. He's a convert. He's like
trying to.
he's like those
be
guys from
part
California.
of my people somehow.
If it was French, I'd say "Weehaw."
No, man, Appalachian. It's like the mountains. Like
You know, you go get your old native. All right, I'm here. I'm from here. All right, I'm old native. I'm rocking Appalachia all day, dude.
I didn't know it was a category.
Winnie
but
Cummings is also Appalachia.
what is
Fun
it?
fact.
What was it? The percentages that equal out
Appalachia
to
is
be
a mixture
Appalachia.
of like Jurish, Irish.
Jurish.
I was about to say
The Jewish Irish contingent.
I was about to say German.
Way Southern Ireland.
German, Irish. I think it's England and
Scotland.
Scotland. It's
Yes.
Scotland, yeah.
I got a little German in me.
Yep.
My great grandfather was German.
Yeah, you gotta
tall
say, you gotta make
motherfucker.
sure
I can
you
tell,
I-
dude. You're a tall, slender dude with light hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, you make sure you have to go a few greats back as far as to like not to avoid some controversy, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
What?
What do you
History?
World War I, World War II, gentlemen.
Oh, dude, I think at this point, I go back and forth with this. Whether if I had the money, would I buy a Porsche? You know what I'm saying?
This part is definitely hitting the clip. This hitting the.
I like
this is getting
it.
cut. This is getting cut.
No, it shouldn't get cut.
mean?
Dude.
No, I like it.
Dude,
Keep
you
it going.
think you go back, you're like, should I buy a Volkswagen or a Porsche or whatever? And you still do because those wars are long gone, dude.
Well, now, yeah.
I mean,
If you were about to
that's a
say,
good
"Yo, I
point.
want to get like a 1942 Benz," I'd be like, "Yo, dog, easy."
You think that the goal of war is probably not like
Here we go.
to isolate constantly. The goal of war is to assimilate everyone,
it's
and to take over,
It's
right?
supposed to,
Yeah,
it's the
it's to
assimilation of
dominate.
resource. It's assimilation of resource through force.
All right. Well, then the outcome should be we can trade together now. Right?
That's why I'm
if
hippie,
peace
man.
occurs. If peace occurs, we shall trade and become Appalachians.
we'll become.
I don't know. That's a weird doozy what you're trying to say. I feel like the World War II wasn't really Germans. It was more like Nazis. That's like the...
Yeah, but listen,
It's a
man,
high
it's
percentage of the
it's just-
population.
it is what it is. It is what it is.
happened.
I don't know anything about history.
Well,
Well,
let's talk about the future.
yes, the future, and the future is here.
So we're going to plan a show on the podcast right now. The show is going to be for May 4th, which is the Thursday before Apple Blossom. We're going to plan this show with the help of Corey, King Curfew. Because I found out that he's a Star Wars nerd. I've reached out to several booking people to try to help me with this. We're going to have a May the 4th party on Thursday. And I want stormtroopers.
Oh, we can make that happen.
Where's the local stormtrooper? What is it? Unions
Brennan?
or whatever?
We can call it Base
And-
Wars.
Dude, my man's...
Ooh.
Listen,
You look like Princess Leia
Chris
right now,
and
a little
Brennan
bit.
and Jake have to dress up like the good guys.
I'll dress up as
this
You're
is-
Luke.
this is Luke Skywalker.
That's what I want to be.
You get
Luke.
Luke. You
I'll
get
be Luke.
you get Brennan as Han, and then get Jake as like maybe R2D2 or C3.
No way, dude. He's got to wear
I
one
know,
of the
he's- yo,
capes, man.
Shout out Jake Cohn. That dude's a pimp. He was at our New Year's party.
Anyway, those three got to play, and then you got to do your crazy laser show at the end.
I'm there 100%.
But I want some real stormtroopers out front, like what I
I'm
mean?
down. I
Maybe
make that
this.
happen.
Maybe this is when you break out the country dubstep.
I got some hella
If we
country
remember,
dubstep
do
on
we
it.
could
do you not-
collab
do you
on
remember
something.
to touch
I'm
back?
we
on-
can we can make something up.
Dude, I've been looking at like just trying to find country acapellas. What was I looking up yesterday? It was Redneck Woman. I'm trying to remix redneck.
The girl.
Redneck
There you go,
Woman.
redneck
Yeah.
woman.
But I
Man, you
ain't
better
no
get some Travis
high
Tritt on
class
that.
broad.
Get some Travis Tritt on there. Get some
Who?
Travis Tritt.
Who's that?
What?
Never heard of him either.
Is he related to Kane Brown?
Yo, 90s pop country, amazing. Like it was Travis Tritt. What was the other dude's name? Lyle Lovett.
I think I've heard Lyle.
Do you
Lovett
think the
before.
Dixie Filth dudes would dress like bad guys and play metal too? Because if you
Oh,
had
my God.
singer-songwriters,
Kyle,
then
make
metal,
this
then
happen.
you, that would be awesome.
That would be bad.
That'd be a fun day,
That'd be
wouldn't
a
it? Kyle.
unique show.
Yeah, for sure.
That a lot of different types of people would come and be introduced to a whole bunch of different styles of music.
Yep.
Kyle, you are our only hope.
Yeah. So what
I'll be
should they
about
be,
it.
bro?
Huh?
Somebody in that group
Someone
has to be Darth
paint-
Vader. Are you going to be
Dude.
Darth Vader?
I can be
Kyle would be Darth Vader.
I was
That
Darth
big-
Vader one.
No
Yeah,
bullshit.
it's
I'll
big,
be the
dude.
dude with the red face. Who's that with the red?
Darth Maul.
That is such a badass
Dork.
motherfucker right there. I'll be him.
Yeah, he looks pretty mean.
You got to be Luke Skywalker, man.
Yeah, I would.
Nah,
be
yeah,
Luke.
don't-
I'll
don't-
play
don't-
Luke.
You're gonna have to straighten them curls a little bit, but
All right.
and get that,
Yeah.
like, you know. But he could do a good. I think he'd be a good Luke Skywalker. I mean, Curfew right now is looking like a nice
I'm
2023. Nah, man, you look more like a 2023 Princess Leia right now. Yeah, he's got the nice little
Oh, yeah,
buns.
he's the
He got the little
headphones.
buns on his head.
Yeah.
I'm joking, man. Come on, look, he's getting all.
Man,
Man, you'd be yellow. You'd be yellow one.
yellow one.
Yeah.
C-3PO?
No, yellow one. The dude who rode the Y wings. The
Yeah.
leader of the Y wings, man.
The Y-Wings?
The Y wings, man. When they were hitting the Death Star, and they had the Y wings, the ones with
You mean the X-Wing?
the X. There's an X wing, and there's also a Y wing.
Oh, I was thinking W-Wing for some reason. When you said Y, I think I had the
Yes,
the
wing
letter
does start with W.
Yeah, but yeah, Y-Wing. The yellow ones, yeah.
Yes, the Y wings. You were yellow one.
I don't want to be yellow one.
Why? Because it reminds you of pee-pee?
No, I don't know what he looks like.
You looks like you.
Can I be Jabba the Hutt?
Jabba the Hutt.
You are, man. You'd be like the dude that Jabba the Hutt had on a
I'd be like-
leash, dude. You're like,
The pet. This little pet thing.
yeah, you're like, man, nah, I'm just kidding, man.
But anyway, seriously,
Nerds.
I'm there for that shit. I'm
he
telling you
says
that.
you know a stormtrooper. What did you say? Stormtrooper union?
So,
Were you
remember-
just making that shit up?
No, there's real. So that show, The Mandalorian, they couldn't get in. The studio didn't have enough stormtrooper gear or whatever. They couldn't find enough people to do stormtroopers, so they reached out to the local nerd contingency that does they were like the local stormtrooper union or whatever, and they came out and they ended up being the extras on the show. That's real talk. You can Google it if you don't believe me. But there's got to be one nearby here. I mean, there's like, I'm a RoboCop nerd, and there's a contingency of RoboCop nerds around here. I didn't know because recently I went to Main Street Geek. Shout out Main Street Geek, Charles and Karen. You guys are killing it. But I went in there thinking that this Ed 209 figurine that I've been wanting forever would still be there because I'm the only RoboCop nerd now. There's RoboCop nerds, Jurassic Park nerds, Quantum Leap nerds. But Star Wars nerds are like pretty much, they're the top
heavy.
tier of the nerds.
They
you know
are
what I mean?
definitely top tier.
And I use the
They're
term
the
nerd
hard-
with
hard
utmost
cool.
affection and endearment, just to make that clear, because I'm the biggest dork. If you've ever been to my house, I'm a giant 13-year-old. So
What are you into? Is
Oh.
it the Star Wars?
I have some Star Wars stuff. Yeah, I'm mostly into vintage video games, retro stuff, Nintendo, Sega.
Hell yeah.
I think the most recent game I've ever played, period, is Mario Kart on Wii U. That's real talk. But I do have I've got a lot of stuff like from Genesis to Dreamcast Genesis to Dreamcast.
Do you play any new games or you only fuck with the old school?
I only fucks with the old school, not because I'm against new games or whatever, but because there's so much stuff that goes on. I just happen to collect. I've collected the stuff as I went along, like stuff I've kept as a kid. I'm like a mild level hoarder.
Never sold none of that.
I have, man, and there's some stuff
you
that
have?
I've sold some stuff that like I look back now and I'm like, oh, I still wish I had it, but it's cool. If you ever come, listen, you have to. I open invites to my house. Come over.
Hell yeah.
We'll play some N64.
You play chess?
I play some chess.
I
love
just got
playing
into
chess.
it. My buddy Mo, my buddy Brennan, and my buddy Jason. We've all been getting into chess. My
Nice.
brother too. I've been playing him on my phone and shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, been
It's good
trying
for
to
your
get into it.
Good for your mind to clear
Yeah.
new pathways out.
Yeah.
So
Like-
you get to open for the Woodshedders, dude.
Yeah,
That's
and
wild.
I looked into them. I didn't really see a lot of videos on their Facebook.
They've been around for a while.
Yeah, I heard some of their songs. And I like it.
The first, I think, one of the first bluegrass, actually the first bluegrass show I went and saw was the Woodshedders. It was at Bright Box.
Oh,
It was about 8-9 years ago. It was a great, amazing show. Great, those guys were really cool.
so they do only bluegrass?
I think it's bluegrass country type stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Hell
we've had
It's so hard. It's nowadays. I think it's hard to you don't really have a lot of people that adhere to one genre for
You're
what
right.
you know. It's like kind of this expansive.
Right.
I would call it real music. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
call it.
Heck
Because
yeah. I'm
we're sitting here
excited.
with Logan and Alex going back and forth about what you call it. Is it river music or whatever?
Shenandoah River psychedelic rock.
I fuck with that.
That's
Yeah,
the
I mean,
that's pretty cool.
alliteration. Man.
Yeah.
SRSR, man.
So what are you gonna do, man? You gonna do some original work?
Oh, yeah.
Mix it up with
Oh, yeah.
covers.
I've been working on originals a lot lately.
Right.
I got probably 15 originals that are complete and done. And I'm just gonna keep trying to write more.
Right.
Can I make a request?
Yeah.
Please, for the love of everything holy and unholy, no wagon wheel,
Nah.
no Tennessee whiskey, and that goes out for a lot
I
of
don't
people.
play
Like
either one of
everybody,
those.
please, like that. Come on, man.
I play a lot of
They're great songs,
underground music.
amazing songs, amazing songs.
And at a lot of my shows.
What is underground for you, man?
Like music that's not released on Apple Music necessarily.
Oh.
I listen to a lot of music on YouTube and SoundCloud. A lot of Tyler Childers on SoundCloud
That's not available anywhere
Yeah,
else?
that like Her and the Banks. I don't know if y'all have ever heard that song. Such a beautiful song by Tyler Childers. No one knows it,
Right.
and it's I'd say one of his best songs. He's got another one. What the hell? Can't think of what it's called, but I sing it all the time.
Okay.
But he's just got a lot of underground stuff. Benjamin Todd. I sing a little bit of Whiskey Myers, but I don't really like to sing the popular songs that everyone knows. And I'll bust a couple out like White House Road, Feathered Indian, stuff like that. I'll bust them out every once in a while, but for the most part, I play a lot of underground songs that no one really knows about.
That's cool.
Because those are the ones I really get into. But some people are like, we don't know any of them. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
That's the point, though. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
I think that. Yeah,
just songs that mean something to me. Because that's when I get up there and play, it's really like I'm doing it because I enjoy it. Like I'm gonna sing the songs that mean something to me. Like I'm not really worried about like, oh, I'm gonna sing this so these people can sing along and be happy. Like I'm just doing it because I love it, and if people enjoy it, I fuck with that even more.
Right. Can I ask you a couple questions about music outside of the? What genre do you think you are representing as a writer?
I don't know, because I have bluegrass tunes that I've wrote, like straight traditional bluegrass style songs. I have songs that I consider kind of grunge. I have songs I consider new school country. It just literally every song varies
Have you listened to Alice in Chains?
a little bit, and that's just because of
He
Brennan.
looks like Lane Staley.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people tell me.
Yeah, bro. If I were you, bro, I would listen to some Alice in Chains and at least find one to cover.
Yeah, that's what my buddy Sherm and Brennan tell me to do.
I would recommend
Flies.
this one. Do you play harmonica at all? I don't know if you do. Okay.
No, not really.
Is any of
no.
your homies?
Yeah, Brennan and Sherman.
All right, perfect.
They shred.
So do this, dude. Don't Follow by Alice in Chains.
Don't Follow?
Don't Follow. It's one of their B-sides. Most people have no idea what the fuck that song is.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got to listen to that song.
Yeah, I'll listen to it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Nutshell's been overdone. A lot of covers of that one.
I do like that song.
It's
though.
a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that song. But
And Leonard Skinner. I've been listening to a little bit of Leonard Skinner lately.
are you like discovering Leonard Skinner?
Dude, no bullshit. I'm discovering music because I didn't start playing or listening to music until I met my buddy Vernon Edwards.
Right.
And that was about a year and 2 months ago.
Okay.
So
that's pretty much when I was starting down here, and shortly after met Christopher.
yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I met Brennan Edwards.
We're fucking creating
and,
a scene in Winchester, dude. It just naturally occurs when energy meets.
Yep, and
You
it
know
was
what I'm saying?
crazy the way we met, and we ended up just connecting. And when I first met Brennan, I was like, we're not gonna fucking be friends. And over time,
Why is that, man? Brennan is cool, man. Brennan is a cool
Brennan-
ass dude. Why
Brennan's
would
cool
you
as
say
fuck.
that?
But he just got a first impression. Like,
about
I don't
a
know,
year
man.
ago, I
He's
was
like, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to share.
no.
We have to share. I don't want to share.
I didn't play music at all. I didn't play
Right.
music before I met Brennan. And so when I met him, I got introduced to the guitar a lot because I didn't hang out with anyone to play guitar. So I heard a lot of guitar, a lot of singing, and I was like, man, like, because I used to fiddle around with the guitar a little bit. I learned like 15 minutes worth of shit so I could go to a party and impress some bitches, and you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
like I knew a little bit of guitar just to impress some ladies. But I met Brennan.
Power chords,
and he was,
man.
yeah,
Power chords, all you need to know.
he was showing me all this music that I've never heard of because I was listening to like the generic rap music because I was just trying to fit in and impress people, and I don't know, I just wasn't being myself. And showed me all this new music, showed me the guitar, got me into playing. I eventually started singing, and then just slowly progressed from there. And then I've just been blessed with the greatest fucking friends ever, who just pushed me far as fuck and introduced me to new shit, helped me out. And the music, they've just been, every day it's like new shit,
Right.
Like, and it's cool because I never really listened to music. I've always been the kid, like growing up, I was real isolated in my house.
Where are you from?
Stephen City.
Okay.
But as a kid, before I turned 16, 17, I was grounded in the crib, in my bedroom, no phone, no TV, playing
What'd
with my
you get in
Legos.
trouble for, bro?
Dumb shit. Just
Yeah.
stupid shit. Just craving attention, dumb attention. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, I don't know, just was always so fucking isolated. And
Certain human beings have to give a certain amount of energy away, or they'll start to self-destruct. So they have to find outlets for it. You know what I mean?
thank God Brennan showed me that fucking outlet.
Nice.
Because now I'm just in love with music. I'm in love with hearing new music. I'm in love with everything about it. Making it, like, it's gotten to the point where I don't even want to learn anyone else's songs. Like, I want to do nothing but write my own shit now. Like,
Sure.
This dude is killing it, man.
Yeah.
I'm loving every minute of it. Yeah, because a lot of times you get people that come out and they're like, yeah, well, I want to, like, you know, I'm going to emulate this, or I'm going to do this, like, based off of whatever. But this is just like that Snoop Dogg snippet that came out recently. He's like, and most of all, I'd like to thank me for believing in me.
fuck
And
yeah.
and
'Cause
that's
that's what
that's
it
the
genuinely
vibe
takes.
that's the vibe I'm
what it
getting
takes
from you, man. And
You
that's
have
amazing.
to fucking believe in yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to get nowhere.
Right.
Because anyone is capable of doing genuinely anything. You can fucking do anything as long as you want to do it and you really got the drive to do it. If you keep fucking going, you're going to fail, obviously. But you keep going and it's going to work out no matter
Sure.
what the fuck happened. Like, it's
It's
gonna,
your brain, man. You have
Yeah.
to callous your brain.
Yep.
And build layers.
You got to put it out there. Like, this is what's going to happen, and it will happen. It's just
Right.
how shit works. It's how it's worked for me my whole life.
So it's just doing it. Just
Yeah.
do it. When it comes down to the end of the day, you can complain about doing it, but once you do it, you're fine.
You just
Oh,
go out
no.
there and you get that
like some-
CO2 cannon.
yeah.
You get that 50,000 watts of bass,
Yeah.
and you tear the block down.
Nah, well, I feel like it's like
That was my
oh,
shout out to you, bro. I think
Well,
you just.
I've
missed
been seeing the
entirety of
videos. Do y'all? So
see
y'all
what
have
you're
a
saying.
photographer?
yeah.
That's my boy Nerdy Boy.
Yo,
Studio.
Nerdy
Oh
Boy
man,
Studios,
he
Jacob
makes some
Hattery.
badass. What is it? Edits of
that.
you.
Yo,
Oh,
them
photo,
pipes
I
are
guess.
clean.
Whatever edits you post on Instagram, where I see that the monument posts, they're badass.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
With the what is that steam that you're blowing out?
Oh, the CO2 cannons.
yeah, that is badass.
I was trying to get sparklers in, and then I just got a text from my one homeboy. He's like, "Yeah, don't buy them anymore. The fire marshal, they're putting like a state tax on it or some shit like that."
So y'all
Or
could have
regulation.
fire in here.
So like cold sparks, they're not inflammable at all. So I don't know why the fire marshal would be even involved. But what they do is just like a spark, like like sparklers.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but a CO2 cannon of sparklers, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not inflammable. They're cold sparks.
I thought it was
like,
gonna be the
I
downward.
feel like
I
I've
thought it was
seen
gonna be
them
the
at shows
downward
before.
shower.
you do downward too. Just the whole machine. Like have my CO2. I can hook my CO2 to the rafters and like blare like downward, which would be even cooler, honestly.
Yes,
But-
but Corey, what is one of the protocols you must have with your CO2 device?
Here he comes.
What?
Here goes.
What's the
old-
rule?
old
Always
Ted
bitch at
Petty.
you about.
OSHA.
What do you got to do with your tank, bro?
Well, it's a longer hose.
OSHA.
Yeah, but your tank has to
OSHA
be
regulation.
what?
It has to be attached.
You can use
Yeah.
sparklers, Corey. You just have to follow a certain process.
Well, no, sparklers are not. I mean, you can be
He's talking about the CO2, Corey.
All
All
right,
right, for example, your
You're now
tank.
confused.
Your tank has to be secure, right?
All right, yeah.
So to a fixed apparatus that we have.
I
here.
love the fact that he brought this up during the podcast.
Well, it is. We always stress
This
it,
is-
and
I know,
we
this-
get it done. And now he's tripping because he wants
Boss
sparklers, but he
man's
thinks he
here.
can't get sparklers. You could totally get sparklers, dude. You just got to go through the process that your local government gives you to get it done.
Well,
Take it from
yeah,
this
the
guy.
whole
This
state
mo-
tax
this
thing.
man
should
right
get
here.
Who
Sparklers.
cares
Like,
about the state tax? Pay it.
Oh, it's not. I don't know. It's just it literally just got like today was like the news of it. So we don't know.
Hey,
what the
I'll
final
help you
call
through
is.
this. If you want to have
Ooh.
sparklers in here that are non-flammable, you can have
boy.
sparklers.
I'm trying to get sparklers.
You should get
All right,
fucking
we'll get
sparklers.
sparklers.
I'm trying to get LED screen. That's LED screens is
Hell
the main
yeah.
thing. That's
Both
the
of
main
those.
thing.
The main thing, but also I got
I
your
think you
back
need
on the
more
sparklers, too.
bathrobes.
No more Take
Oh,
it easy
come
on the
on, man.
bathrobes. You can't wear it
No,
out.
that is
bro.
unique. That's a unique look.
No, it's not. Is that
That's a
Mark,
DJ
what's that?
curfew
Mark,
look.
Mark,
Dude,
Mark
wait for the-
Ribatro.
I
No,
don't
there's
know.
that one dude who
Hugh
does the thing
Hefner.
with the you look too much like that dude Mark whatever.
See, I get terrible.
I don't know, man.
I
You're
get
asking me
terrible
about the
on
dude.
there.
You know-
the dude who does the guy who does a thing by his bedside with the keyboard and he does like the.
Why are you looking at me like I'm supposed to know this?
Because you know everything about pop shit.
I don't know
man.
about this shit.
You're the
man.
pop guy.
I'm not. I don't know about
Yes,
this.
he is. Look at him, man.
What's he
Don't-
fucking talking about? I'm the pop guy.
He's the pop guy.
I don't know about this guy that's in
This
a
guy's
robe.
the pop guy.
What are you talking
The guy
about?
Mark was it Reba? You don't know what I'm talking about? He was like
The only Mark I know.
he comes out and he's like
It's Mark
"Ooh,
Cuban
I'm
and
gonna-"
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh,
bro.
right.
Yeah.
Look it up real quick. Just look it up. Look up Mark Reba. If you put in RI, it's gonna put up the rest of his name. I mean, that's how out of touch I am, and because that dude was during the pandemic, he was like super hot.
Bro, I was working my ass off during the pandemic.
Samesies, dog.
I have no idea what this guy was doing in his robe, man.
Mm.
But I'm saying, curfew, just don't. This happens
I think
constantly with us. It's hilarious.
What's up?
Oh, just like we're just going off on each other about this guy in the robe. I don't know
I
what
know
we're trying to get at
we
curfew.
need to- This
is
is
you
the big.
can't-
This is the big energy podcast. This is our
You
big
can't
energy.
wear the robe constantly, bro. You're just gonna bring it out very special
Podcast.
occasions.
Well, then bust
Oh,
the
no.
overalls out.
I
The
got
overalls are great.
The overalls are
Were you
badass.
commando under those, or did you go commando under those, or not?
on the overalls.
Yeah.
That's in my underwear like I usually
Pussy.
That's
do.
what I do.
Yeah.
I wear my underwear.
No, wait for
So,
my
you
the
should have gone.
Western.
You should have gone. You should have gone commando.
No, I'm going cowboy next show.
What's that mean?
The
You got a
the
cowboy
Sweet Life
hat?
show. It's Western themed.
He's gonna
So-
come in riding Jacob.
No, here. All right.
What are you talking about? What's Western themed?
The Sweet Life show. We're doing Western theme here.
Is that when is that? February 18th?
February 18th?
All right, cool.
And then I was gonna dress up as a cowboy. This is top
Fuck
secret
yeah.
information, but I'm going
Once you
I'm going to
release-
say it out loud just so people are somewhat prepared and like don't get offended, I guess in a sense. But I want to dress up as a cowboy. I want to have chaps on, and then when I blow out the
Jesus
cannon,
Christ.
you're gonna see a fully clothed curfew, everything. But when I turn around, all cheeks.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
boy.
Right? Come
this is-
on.
this is
That's
crazy.
entertainment, my
Clap,
friend.
It's unique. A little scary.
Yo, I hope that all of our.
I already bought the underwear.
That's funny.
I mean, yo,
Assless chaps. You know what? As long as you're expressing yourself in a safe place, this is a safe place.
That
It's a
show
vault.
better
Yeah,
be
it-
21
it's
and up.
literally the
I
best.
swear, if that venue's all ages, I won't be so
Hey, this is
mad.
the epitome of woke safe places.
we're in the middle.
It is a vault.
We're in a vault, man. There's
I was trying to figure out, guys who watch this show, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching the show, and you wonder why there's no artwork on the wall. It's because it's steel, and I can't affix anything really to it.
we
And
do have. We have
just
a
kind of
nice
leaving it
piece of
alone.
art.
Oh well, yeah, there's some good art there,
It's
but
not
we
in-
can't
it's not
affix
in the
it.
camera view.
There's also
I-
Charlie. We got Charlie's art. Let's not forget about that.
My boy Charlie, yeah,
That's
Trap
also
Soul
not in the
right?
camera view.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
So,
well, get back to you. The mark, I typed in RI, I got Rivers Riviera.
Nah, man. Or maybe REB. Check out REB.
You just making
The people
shit up,
watching.
bro.
There's people watching this right now.
Like,
Rubellet.
Yeah.
Yeah. RIBOLLEET. Right. I think
It's MARCRB or REBILLET.
it's the dude in a. Is it a dude in a bathrobe with a keyboard?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about. He does the looper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. That's unfortunately he's taken that. Skinny dude in a robe thing. Maybe you should come out lederhosen.
I'm
No.
just being me. Like I'm not
That's all you
copying
can
no
do.
one.
you
That's
were
all you can
jogging me
do.
on the Porsche and Volkswagen earlier. Now you're going straight up Lederhosen.
Lederhosen, ja, das ist gut für mein Freund.
Oh man. So hey, you brought your guitar, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
I don't usually do this. We've done it with my troubadour homie that's running the streets.
You want me to play a song
Do you want to play a song?
on
Are
the
you comfortable?
podcast?
Can we
Yeah.
start this like an R. Kelly song? Say, I don't normally do this type of thing, but and then you start playing.
No, I don't.
Come on, man.
Will it pick it up?
Yeah, I got you.
I think so.
I
Well, let's
have no
get
problem.
configured.
What- hey,
that way
listen,
we can all take a.
I'll play a new original for y'all.
Yeah, it's cool.
Ooh.
Man.
Something I just wrote
Oh.
literally like
hot shit.
2 days ago.
Nice. What's it called?
It doesn't have a name.
Oh, it doesn't have a name.
It's not just the new venue in town. It's a monument to live entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
The Monument, the new premier concert and event venue in Winchester. 2 stories, state-of-the-art sound, delicious food and drink, and the best in live events. The Monument, on the corner of Loudon and Piccadilly in Winchester, and right at the cutting edge of live entertainment. Go to themonumentva.com. That's themonumentva.com for events, tickets, special offers, and more. The Monument. We'll see you at the next show.
Round 2, No Concession Sessions, episode 1 of 2023 with Chris Huntt Jr. And Brennan walked down here to get on the song that Chris has written. We were thinking about Alanis Morissette a moment ago, and wonder what she would have felt like whenever she wrote a song You Ought to Know. And
She's not here to remind you.
Yeah. Anyway, are you guys ready?
Yeah. Here's a new tune I wrote a couple days ago. It's untitled. This is how it goes. Ready, Brennan?
I'm ready.
Feel all alone, yeah, I feel afraid. Feel I'm lost in hell, I can't seem to find a way. I know I'm broken in hell, I know you're broken too. But I just thought you wanna see things through. I just wanted you to know that I'll always be right here. So don't you worry about your demons, 'cause I got demons too. Memories will pass as time slips away. The feelings I have, I think they might just stay right here. All this heartbreak is just tearing me apart. How could our love have fallen this far? And I just wanted you to know that I'll always be right here. So don't you worry about your demons, 'cause I got demons too.